Hi there and welcome to the Guitar Fingers 2-minute technique video on creating 2-octave caged shaped minor scales, and this follows on from the first video where we looked at creating minor scales just using 2 shapes. So straight away let's go and have a look to see what we've got on the first shape, and of course that's on the sheet that you can just download next to this video on the web page there. So we're going to start off on string 6 and we're going to play in A minor, so it's all the natural note names, and A natural minor of course for all the natural note names. And so we just use our forward shape, so I'm just going to say the notes first: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Now the finger pattern of course for that was 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3. So you can see straight away, nice and easy, just the first half of the A minor caged shape. So A minor, we play like that with a bar A of course, and that's just the E minor shape. So it's A minor playing using the E minor shape. Here's our E minor shape. I'm using fingers 3 and 4 there. Bring it up to fret 5, my bar A, and there we go. So we call that the E minor shape. And let's just carry on from where we got to. So we got to an A, and of course now we're going to use our backward shaped cell. And in the backward shaped cell on string 4, well, normally we start with finger 4 and go 4, 1, 2, 4, then a shift because it's string 2, 1, 2, 4, 1. Okay, and then I can do 3, 4 for A, B, C. I can just extend it up to higher notes if I wish. So 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3. Now, rather than swap to 4 there, I'll just keep that as a 3 and just pop back to the 3, 1, 2, 4, then my shift, 1, 2, 4. But you could just like go from that G there, that 1. You could put finger 4 down there and then you're nicely in position for the backward shape, string 4, 4, 1, 2, 4, and then you shift. It's totally your choice. When you get to that A on fret 7, use finger 3 or finger 4 and just get used to being able to swap between the two. Let's go to our next shape. I'm just going to go down the strings, string 5. We know that A minor will encompass some open strings, so A minor, A, B, C, open string D, E, F, open string G, A, and so on. The A minor shape, of course, we know is A minor, but if I use 2, 3, 4, and then bring that up to fret 5 for a bar A at fret 5, I've got D minor because I've got D, fret 5 on string 5 there. So I'm going to use no open strings and use a closed scale shape, D minor. So straight away, as we're on string 5, same as string 6, the forward shape of course, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3. So that's great, that works. Now then, we're going to use a backward shape. So we've got a backward shape on string 3. So 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. Okay, so this is great, this shape, because it's all just over 4 frets, whereas the 6 string shape had to go back at least once for that shape covered 5 frets there. So let's have a look at those fret names: D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, and C. Just extending it, of course, and then if you want to shift up to fret 10 for the D there to make it a full 2 octaves. So again, that scale shape, all of these are all movable when they're closed. You can move them up and down the neck. We're just using combinations of forwards, backwards, or backwards and forwards. Let's carry on. So we've got a string 4 shape now. So I'm just going to do my shape, A minor of course, fret 7 on string 4, forward shape, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. I'm not going to shift, I'm going to use 2 and 4 for strings 2. I could have moved 1 and 3, but I'm not going to. Exactly the same as I taught in my technique video on just the single octave shape. So 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 4. And then I'll just continue that. So I've got an A there. I've got to go 3 frets backwards because it's a 4th string on the 2nd string. fourth finger on the second string, which of course is strung in fourths on the next string, the E string. So I just go back 3 frets, 4, 1, 2, 4, 4, 1, 2, 4. And we'll start to recognise these patterns as we go along. So let's just have a quick look again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. There we go. And that shape, of course, revolves what we call around, you can see the coloured notes that I've put in there, a D minor shape. So if I take those fingers back, keep finger 1 free, of course, for the bar A, D minor, we know that, D, A and F, D bass, open string there. So I just move finger 4 up to fret 10, and I can put a finger 4 if I wish on that A, and there's my A minor chord playing a D minor shape. Right, let's move to the next one. So we'll start with backwards now. We've just done the 3 forwards for 6, 5 and 4 strings. Let's do the backwards now for 6 and 5. So we've got our finger pattern, of course, now is 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1. Okay, so that's nice. It's all encompassed within the 4 frets. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. But now I've got finger 1, and it's obvious it's going to go forward now. So it's a 3rd string forward shape. So 1, 3, 4, shift. 1, 3, 4, 1, 3. So it's exactly the same as a forward shape, but just the shift on string 2. This is the beauty of just knowing them in little octave patterns, forward and backward cells. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Okay, the G minor shape, so this is always like one of the awkward ones. So we'll just do it as 4 strings at the moment. So G, B flat, D, G. Okay, we would normally need a B flat, a D, and then a high G again. For the tonic notes, so I'll just do 4 strings. That's the way it's generally seen, and then you add extensions in a different way, which I'll show you. So I just bring that up to 2 frets. I put a bar A across the 2nd fret, A, C, E, A. Okay, so now I'm seeing it as just 4 strings, but A minor using the G minor shape. And of course, if I wanted to play the higher notes, well, I could just do those fingers like that, or yeah, A, E, A. There's no minor 3rd there, but there's my C. I could play behind with the bar A for a E behind there, but what we're really starting to see is just that A minor shape. So it's just going like from that 2nd position to that 5th position, and it's just mixing and matching how you wish to play. So let's do a 5th string backward shape. So I'll take it up to fret 12, using my finger pattern again for that A. Fret 12, string 5, so 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. We'd normally have to shift, but we're not going to. We're going to use finger 2 there. So that's our 5th string shape. 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1. But I am going to shift now, because if I now play an extension to that, A, B, C, D, E, F, it's exactly the same as a forward shape. We're starting on string 2, so there's no shift effectively. The shift has happened already. So 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, and I can go all the way up there. So 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, shift, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. 5th string backward shape with a, if you like, a 2nd string forward shape, just adding on to that scale. So there you go. That's our, what we call a minor C minor shape. So let's have a look at that. I'm going to take that all the way down. Okay, so C, E, G. I could kind of add a 2nd finger on underneath to get that high C, but it's awkward to do that. So again, let's just look at a 3-string chord. So C, E flat, G, up we come again. A, C, E. And you'll see many variations of this because it is awkward to play on the guitar. And so sometimes you just see partial chords being played. You could try, if you wish to form that. Yeah, so I put 4 on the A, 2 on the C, 1 on the E, and 3 on the A, and it is doable. You just have to get used to getting your fingers around to playing them. So there you go. So there's our CAGED shapes, 2 octaves, almost 2 octaves in most cases, or two full octaves, even with an extension. Going through the shapes, a forward cell, backward cell, or backwards forwards, just adding and mixing as necessary depending where you're starting on the guitar. You look at your tonic note and decide which way you wish to go, forwards or backwards, and you've got the 5 shapes. Again, like I said, in the major scale for creating the major CAGED shapes, you're going to see many variations of these. The fundamental patterns are the same, but you could start in different places, extend different ways, extend backwards to go down the lower strings. You can work all those out. I'll put some extra sheets on my website and you'll have the full set of patterns. There are some great videos on TrueFire and so forth where the professional players there put them on. And I'll probably reference a couple on my website because I've used them and I just thought they were great. But this was my take on breaking them down into simpler patterns. So when you're starting somewhere, you can move wherever you like, just thinking in 1 octave patterns and adding another forward or backward cell. So good luck with those.